Hi, it's Mr. H, and today we're going to play line 129 technique tracks. First, I'll demonstrate. Setting my metronome to 48, which is very slow. It's going to be clicking eighth notes, which is going to help me keep a steady beat. So the speed of this metronome is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And by going this slow, I can count my 16th notes carefully. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. If you need to set your metronome even slower, that's fine. Okay, here's line 129. Ready and go. I'm going to play this line one more time for you, and this time I'm going to count out loud. You should be able to count out loud when you play also. In fact, you might want to just start by counting and not playing at all. So the way I would count this is 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. And you'll notice I'm counting 16th notes where the 8th note roll is written, because I'm going to be playing buzzed 16th notes there. 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and 4. And we'll just stop at the end of the first line. The second line is pretty similar. If you understand the first line, I think you'll be able to do the second line. Let's take a look at line 129, technique tracks. In this line, we're learning to do what they're calling closed rolls. And what this means is when you see an eighth note that's intended to be buzzed, a buzzed eighth note, instead of playing one buzz like you used to do, we now have to subdivide that into 2 16th notes. So we're changing every eighth note buzz that you see into 2 16th note buzzes. And that's going to make it sound a little bit more like a real roll. You'll be getting closer to doing real rolls. Now, one thing I have to point out is in the book they've accidentally switched this rhythm around. In this book, they have in the gold box, they have the 2 16th notes first, and they're showing it here. So where the eighth note is buzzed, followed by a second eighth note, and really what's going on here is the opposite of that. The eighth note is played first, followed by the buzzed note, or the roll. So just look out for that. Now, one more time, let's just take one more look at this. We're changing this into 2 buzz 16th notes. So we should be counting our rhythms when we play them. The way you would count this now is 1 and that's 2 and this is 3, but instead of just counting this as an and, we have to also add in that 16th note. So that's 3 and 4 and so once again, the counting to this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if I put that together and just count and clap it, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and But remember, on the drum, we're buzzing those 16th notes on counts 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3